What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It has been a minute since I have uploaded a video, and I apologize for that. You know, I said that I was going to post as much as I could, and I've had content ideas and things just did not go the way I'd want to with those ideas, with those videos. When I go to edit them, they didn't turn out the greatest, so I just pretty much just trashed everything I had. So this video is kind of go on something that I have acquired, I guess you could say. I purchased something else. I still have the old 68 F100. The truck's not going anywhere, and if you've been following along with this video from the first time, the first video that we uploaded, the truck hasn't changed in any appearance or any looks, and I'll tell you why. Because there's some things I'm gonna change and there's some things I'm not gonna change, and I'll show you that truck here in just a minute again for anybody that may be new. To show you around that truck, let you look at it. It's a 68 F100 bump side 302 3-speed on the tree. Pretty much a 90% original truck, and I'll go over it here in just a minute. But we have something new in this video, and I picked it up this past Friday. Today is Tuesday, and I'm hoping to get this video put on hopefully by the end of the week. So hopefully you guys see that by the end of this week, by the weekend. But I have a new project, I guess you could say, and I have a lot of ideas that I want to do with this project, but I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with this project. It is pretty much everything I thought about doing to this truck, and then the reasons why I haven't done to this truck, I'll tell you, I plan to do to this project. So that being said, let me turn this camera around and show you, well, before I do that, let me show you the 68 F100, tell you about the things, the ideas that's changed with it, and show you that truck again, let you look at it, and then we'll get into this new project that I have at the moment. So let's get to this truck and I'll show you everything and tell you everything about it. And like I said in the previous video, and I introduced this truck here it's been a minute since I actually uploaded the video. So a little bit about this truck, it is a 1968 Ford F100 bump side. It has a 302 and a still 3-speed on the tree, 3-speed on the column, however you want to word it. But it is pretty much I found this truck in North Georgia. I can't really go no further because you'll see the project that I'm going to introduce here in a minute. But I found this truck in North Georgia. Wasn't really looking for a truck. It was in the middle of a pasture. An older lady had it. She said she was selling everything she didn't use, and the truck was one of them. And so I picked the truck up. We brought it back. I've put a fuel tank system in, which there's a video of putting a new fuel tank in this truck. I put a fuel tank in it, flush the lines, change the oil, change everything such as fluids, and that's really been about all I've done to this truck. So, and then just, you know, maintenance here and there. I haven't done, that's as far as, I might go a little bit further, give you a little, oh, nope, can't show you too much. But that's really about as much as I've done with this truck. I haven't done a whole lot when it comes to appearance. Really haven't done anything to this truck since I posted the last video. One being, it's just been one idea after another, and then something comes up and never had a chance to do the video. Like I said, it's just a plain old 302. It's nothing pretty. Now still, my ideas, we'll start with here and go work our way around. My main changes I'm going to do to this truck is pretty much just do a lot of work to the motor and not really spruce it up to as a performance type. But I've been taking this truck to some car shows here, and it's got a lot of looks just by the way it is. A lot of great comments that I've enjoyed, a lot of hearing people's stories about trucks they had this year model and such close to this year model. So I don't really want to change the patina, I guess you could say, of this truck. I'm just going to leave it like it is. There's one big change that's coming for the outside of this truck, and I'll tell you that here in just a second. But in the under the hood side of it, I'm still wanting to, and I'm going to do a video on this, so I'm going to pull the whole front clip off the truck and repaint the whole engine bay, the firewall, everything. I'm going to repaint all that, and I'm actually going to paint it all black. And then what I'm going to do is repaint the motor. Not really sure exactly, probably a silver look or something like that. Not 100% sure. But I'm going to repaint the motor, do valve covers, chrome alternator, high-rise air intake, carburetor, exhaust, headers, stuff like that. Pretty much change everything, distributor wires. pretty much just clean this whole engine bay up and make it more presentable. So when, like, if I pull it to a car show, I've had a lot of people say, well, let me see the motor, let me see the motor. So I pop the hood, and it's not really, you don't like showing just an old ragged motor. If you're me, for me, I just don't care to show an old raggedy motor. It's off, it's the paint's chipped, it's dirty, it's greasy, you know. I don't care to show the motor and all. So that being said, I'm going to change that. That's pretty much my main things I'm going to do. Interior wise, I have not done the interior yet. There is a video coming to where I have a diamond stitch leatherette door panels, matching door panels, a matching dash, and the headliner I'm going to do. Now, I'm not going to do the dash just because I like the shiny dash cover that I had put on here, but I am going to use the door panels and the headliner, and like I said, they're a black diamond leather stitched pattern, so I'm going to put those on there. I did clean the seat up since the last video, I believe, and the seat is absolutely, camera really doesn't do any justice, but for an original seat, there's no rips, no tears, no cuts. It just, I don't know, I didn't want to really change the seat, so I like the original look, the white leather, just that's what I like. So leave that on there. When it comes to, like I said, the looks of the truck, pretty much what I'm going to do to change the look and everything out here is nothing. All I'm going to do is change a couple little things right here. If you get what I mean, I'm going to leave the same rims on here. They are the original. They give the truck a patina look with the rusted looking faded white rims. I'm going to leave those, but I'm going to change the tires. Now, let me know what you think. I hadn't done it yet, obviously, so I haven't fully decided, but I'm debating on putting white walls on here. And the reason why I want to put white walls is because I think it would offset with the white bumper and the white grille, and I think the white walls would just really make this truck just pop. So let me know in the comment what you think. Should I do white walls, or should I just leave it the way it is? Let me know in the comments. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. And that being said, that's really about all I've done to this truck. I haven't done anything in it. More videos are to come. I'm not going to change a whole lot. Like I said, I am going to update and do more videos, taking it to more car shows and filming those, because the last ones I've did, the content didn't come out the greatest and I didn't feel like uploading it, so I just kind of left it alone. But that being said, let's move right into the new project. My little helper out here. But with all that being said, like I said, that's my ideas on the F100 right now. Like I said, I'm not going to change the looks, just, you know, my ideas with the tires, and I'm going to do the interior, and I will do a video on that. But this is not what this video is about. Let's move into the topic of this video and the new project that I have. And let's just show you this big metal box. I don't know what to call it, really. I'm gonna come up with a name. I haven't named the F100. I've had a lot of name ideas, but I don't know what I'm gonna name this truck. Oh, I just gave it up. But here we go. Let's show you the new project vehicle and just let you guys see what you think and give you what my thoughts and ideas are on it. Alright guys, you've seen the preview of it, the little snapshots, but this is it. It is a 1976 Ford F-250 with a 360 4-speed granny low. I picked this truck up last Friday. It's actually somewhat of a local truck for where I'm at. My dad actually knew the older man that had this truck. He used to pull horse trailers and stuff and farm equipment around with this truck, and they sold it. And then a guy that my dad worked with, he bought it. He drove it around a little bit, done some work to it, and then he let it sit. And it's been sitting a few years, couple years, something like that. And then he ended up posting it online. I seen the truck, sent it to my dad. My dad was like, I know that truck. That truck's done this, this, and this. I know who owned it. And so we ended up going and looking at it. Me and the guy worked out a deal. I purchased the truck. We drove it home, and you're seeing it a couple of days later. Than I really have not even drove the truck. I haven't drove the truck since we got it home. The truck, literally, I pulled it home, I parked it. I ain't even washed it. You can tell it's still muddy. It's still mildewy, still from like the sitting look and everything. And so we're gonna do that as long as we don't run out of daylight and everything. I'm gonna let you guys watch as I pressure wash this truck and get it clean. And you and I will both see it when it becomes a lot cleaner, moldy, mildewy looking. But that being said, like I said, it's a 76 F-250. It's got the 360 in it with a 4-speed granny low. The truck should pull a house down. Like I said, the older gentleman, he used to pull horse trailers and stuff with it, and the truck absolutely was a tank. And I don't really know what I'm gonna do with a F-250 long wheelbase 2-wheel drive. If it was 4-wheel drive, I'd have a lot bigger and better ideas and plans and thoughts to do with this truck. But it's 2-wheel drive. Kind of a down kicker, you know what I'm saying? But there's still options I can do with it. A couple ideas I've had with this truck is either kind of leveling it out, putting some aftermarket rims and tires on it, and just kind of sprucing it up a little bit. Or the other option I have, I can't jack it up. Again, it's a 2-wheel drive, so I can't lift it up, make it look like a high boy. But I could slam it to the ground, which is about where I'm looking at. That's more where I'm leaning to. Everybody told me not to slam the F100, which is behind the camera. It's actually holding the camera doing the videoing for me, so it's my second hand on the job. But everybody told me not to slam the F100. They told me to leave it like it was, and after taking it to a few car shows, I finally understood that I need to leave it just the way it is. Like I said, the only thing I might do is change the tires, but that's a whole different thing. We already discussed that. But with this truck, I'm not really going to do, I don't know, I don't really know where I'm gonna go with this truck. Like I said, I bought it on a limb. It was just something that popped up. Oh, I had to have it. Why not? It wasn't a very expensive project. It was a running and driving cheap project that I got for very little money, which helps me out with a budget that I want to do with this truck. But it's not beat up. It don't have a lot of dings. It don't have a lot of dents or nothing like that. And so, I mean, it's a tank. You can't kill these trucks. The 360 is a good motor with everything I've looked up. Everybody that I've talked to, a 360 is a really good motor. So I don't really have a direction of where I'm gonna go with this truck. I don't know if I'm gonna level it out, which is probably where I'm at, or depending on the work and everything that I gotta do, slam it to the ground, slap some big wheels on it, airbag it, something like that. It's F-250 3/4 ton, so I don't really, there's not really a lot of parts out there for a lowering job on F-250. Now, if it was the F-100, they make drop beams and everything for an F-100. I can replace the I-beams, drop it to the ground, no problem. But this one, they don't really, I don't know if the parts will be compatible with each other. I don't know if the F100 parts would work. Being this is a 3/4 ton, or yeah, being this is a 3/4 ton and that was a 1/2 ton, you know, don't really think it would work. I really just want to pressure wash this thing. It's been killing me since I bought it Friday, but I wanted to make a video on it and I wanted to do it in my video. So let's crank the pressure washer up, let's pressure wash this thing, and let's see what it looks like up under all the age, dirt, and grit and everything that's on this truck. So let's get to it. Let's pressure wash. thing cleaned up. The chrome on the bumper and the grill, to be honest, I didn't even know it was chrome. I mean, it just shines like a new penny. And I mean, if I can just, and if I just polish it out, that thing is going to pop. Which makes me kind of want to say chrome wheels on this thing, just kind of offset with the bumper and the grill, kind of like I want to do white walls to offset the bumper and the grill on the 68. But this thing here, it looks, I don't know what to say. It's clean, a lot cleaner than I anticipated it to come out. But what makes me just look at the glossy look with that patina. That's why I'm kind of debating, like, no, I'm not going to paint this thing. Because I'm going to be honest, my first thoughts, some of my thoughts with this truck was to put it on the lift and leave it and just tinker with it, paint it, do all this random stuff to it. But at the end of the day, it's still a long wheelbase dent side F250. So after looking at that, I might just have it clear coated just to save that patina on the roof, because I mean, that's about really the only patina on this truck, but it just looks good. I mean, I don't know, I just like it. So my plan is, personally, my thoughts of what I'm thinking, kind of go with the options that I told you guys, is pretty much not really lower it to like the ground, like slam it, airbag it, but I think I'm gonna lower the rear, maybe lower the front an inch maybe, and slap some classic looking wheels on it. Because the problem I'm having, I've been looking at wheels for this thing, and it's 8x6.5 lug pattern, and they don't make a good looking classic 8x6.5 rim that looks good, not with the new style looking trucks like the black and chrome and the offsets and all that junk. I don't want that. I just want a clean classic 8x6.5 look. So if you got some, drop a comment if you actually have a truck like this, because I'd love to see what you guys do to your truck, and kind of give me some ideas. That's like pretty much what I've been doing with this truck here, is just watching videos and getting ideas, but I've come to the conclusion I'm not going to do anything. So pretty much what I planned on doing to this truck is what I'm going to do to this truck now. Pretty much just hot rod the mess out of it. Since it's a granny 4-speed, it's not 3 on the tree, it's granny 4-speed in the floor, so I can do a little bit more with performance wise. So motor is getting a overhaul. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but cam, all the 9 yards, anything I can put on it, clean it up also, but put a little punch to the pedal on the right, if you know what I mean. But I mean, overall, that's about, the biggest thing is just leveling it and lowering it. It's got big mud tires on the back here, and I just don't really care for that, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Motor work, make this thing just a hoss, just a sleeping joker. Pull up to a red light, somebody think, oh man, that's an old truck, and it's sitting there thumping with a cam in it, and bark the tires, leave a black mark, something like that, something to play with. This is the truck that I'm going to, I guess you could say, play with. My granddad always said, you need a truck, you have your truck, which is my dually sitting right over there, my dually. That's my daily, that's what I drive every day, and you have your truck that gets you to point A to point B, and you don't do nothing with it. That's that truck right there. And now this truck right here. So I needed something to kind of play with, and here's my project, here's my play truck, here's do what I want to do. If it mess it up, I ain't got, it ain't like I'm losing a way to get somewhere, So that's what I'm thinking with this truck, is just being a complete build it. I don't know, just a complete project. Interior, I have no idea. I absolutely have zero idea. I would like to redo the dash to a original style look, but I absolutely have zero ideas for the interior. Pretty much just the exterior and the motor side is all I've thought about so far. Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. Like I said, I just wanted to introduce the new project, play around, play toy, build truck. I guess that's what we're going to call it, the build truck. I don't know, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to do something with it, and we'll just find out. Only time will tell. And I absolutely promise you, I'm going to drop more content from here on out. I'm going to drop at least one video, 2-3 videos a month if possible. Car shows, what I'm doing, my thoughts of this, just daily talk about the trucks. If it's this truck or it's this truck here, I'm going to do a video. I don't have time to actually do more videos and actually get stuff put out there, actually sit down and edit things, and so that's where we're going from here on out. I'm doing a lot more videos for this channel with this truck, my F100. I plan to do a lot more videos, put a lot more videos out there for you guys, because I feel like I've slacked down. You know, I don't have that many followers at the moment, and I hope maybe one day the Lord blesses me, I can grow a little bit, and not for any big reason, just because I enjoy doing stuff like this. And I hope that, you know, we can produce a lot more video. But with all that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, it's just introduced the new project truck, and if you did enjoy it, drop a like and drop a comment. Let me know. And like I said, if you're working on a truck like this, send me a picture on Instagram. My Instagram will be linked in below, and let me know, because I need as much ideas as I can with this truck, because I absolutely have no idea where I'm gonna go with it. I mean, I got some ideas, but I don't know what route I want to go. So, like I said, thanks again, guys, for stopping in and checking out the channel, stopping in and being with me, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you on the next one.